class, this is our second basic concepts lecture looking at how does a GPS satellite transmit information, how do the carrier waves work, how do we modulate them, what are the different GPS signals, how does the GPS receiver use that information to determine its position, and then we'll talk a little bit more about some different GPS receivers. So notice the reading associated with what we're going to talk about today in your book is from Chapter 2, pages 43 to 48. And a little review from our last lecture. Just remember GNSS is sort of that umbrella term that encompasses the GPS in the United States, the GLONASS system in Russia, the Galileo system in Europe, and the COMPASS system in China. So all of these are global navigation satellite systems. In the US, we call it GPS. So just quick review from our last lecture. How many satellites do you need to get a good position fix? You remember we looked at the example of how to pinpoint the location of an earthquake on the ground, and that you need 3 seismometers to try to pinpoint that location. But with satellites, it's different. Remember, we need 4, because with 4 spheres connecting, we can actually pinpoint the location of where you are on Earth. What geometric principle is employed to determine your position? Well, if we're determining the position of an earthquake, we're going to use triangulation. But if we're using trying to find our position from 4 satellites with the 4 spheres, we're going to use what we call trilateration. So trilateration is our geometric principle. What are the 3 segments of GPS? The first is the space segment, which includes all the satellites or space vehicles or SVs. Then we have our control segment, which includes the master control station at Schriever Air Force Base and the monitoring stations that are positioned all around the world. And they are gathering information about the satellites and their health and their location and the clock, where their clock is, and does it need to have any corrections made. And they are gathering that information from the satellites, and then the master control station can transmit information back to the satellites. So quick review from last time.